New recordings in the trial against former Alderman Ed Burke, including the former head of the Finance Committee, making someone a judge who could then help would-be clients for his law firm. CBS 2 political reporter Chris Tye live for us at the Dirksen Federal Building with what jurors heard and saw today. Chris?
Joe, it was 5 years ago today that Ed Burke's offices were raided and then papered over. In the years since, we have learned that the real crux of this case against Ed Burke were secret recordings made by his then colleague Alderman Danny Solis. Evidence that was revealed in court today, really the underpinning of this federal prosecution. The $800 million makeover of Chicago's old post office is the project at the center of thousands of secret recordings of Ed Burke and his then colleague Alderman Danny Solis, who was wearing a wire, including one in-person meeting between Burke, Solis, and the post office developer who was having problems with Amtrak, whose trains run under the building. Burke said, "Put in the back of your mind, one of the guys on the board is Jeff Moreland, formerly of the railroad. We made his daughter a judge here in Cook County, and one of their other daughters is a friend of my daughter." Burke later said, "You'll find out Chicago is a very small town, and between Danny and I, there aren't many people around town we don't know." As Burke learned from Solis that tax work was likely coming to his firm, Clafter & Burke, Solis ramped up questions on how he would be paid. "Last time we met," he said, "I got my son an Ignatius and a big mortgage. We talked about a marketing arrangement. I want to get my son in college, and it's very important to me." Burke suggested a payment structure for Solis through another lawyer. "Maybe we could run it through Brian Hines, and we could give him a percentage of the fee, and if that doesn't work, we'd have to call you a marketing rep, and we'll bill hourly." "No legal problems?" Solis asked. Burke says, "You're not going to get into trouble, and I'm not going to get into trouble." The following month, talk of payment continued. Burke telling Solis, "I like working as a percentage. I'm a believer that if you're making money, you should share the wealth." Solis says, "We should figure out a way to be above board, legal." Burke replies, "You and I aren't going to get..." Then there's an inaudible moment in this stage of the game. We should point out in that comment that Ed Burke made about making someone a judge, he was a Democratic committeeman. Part of that job is finding, selecting, running, and electing judges in the Chicago area. So that is kind of important context when you look at that quote directly. I want to pass along something I just learned from our producer up in the courtroom just now, that the defense is seeking a mistrial here over the witness who was just on the stand, a representative from Amtrak, saying that the Chicago way of doing business was corrupt. Both sides, the federal prosecutors and the defense, will put together statements on that and present that in front of the judge tomorrow morning, but that just coming in the last few minutes. For now, live at the Dirksen Federal Building, Chris Tye, CBS 2 News.